All right, man. Y'all hear the one in the chat, man. If y'all could be able to hear me. Nah, man. We got to put an end to this shit, man. You got to put an end to it. You got to put an end to it, man. You got to put an end to the shit. We got to put an end to the shit, man. Listen, if you stand in the United States, why the fuck are you doing passport shit, man? Like, why? Why? Like, listen, man. People don't need to separate. The only people that need to separate is the dudes who are staying here and the dudes who got to go. Because here's the thing. When you have to stay in the United States, you have to constantly be at the heads of people who are leaving this shit alone. That's the secret to this shit. The secret to this shit is you're always going to have to throw black men under the bus. You always going to have to be around these fake ass street niggas. You always going to have to prop up this fucking woman any way that you fucking know how. You always going to have to do that shit. Always. Passport dudes are not doing content on domestic women or the tricking that's happened here in the United States. Bro, listen, man. You cannot be calling dudes tricks and then allow them to try to stay part of the conversation. That's almost like calling somebody a pedo and some shit, and you got to keep trying to have a conversation with somebody who's disrespecting you to your motherfucking face, man. This is what I'm saying. Logic Spear. Focus on your hoes here, nigga. Focus on these ran down bitches that are here. Focus on these women that are staying here. You're staying here. Like, you have to answer, why are you staying? You have to ask yourself, why are you staying? DJ Cooter traveled one time, and now he think that he could just call motherfuckers out for not traveling. Dude, what are you talking about? This is your first time traveling in your lifetime. Dude, I've been on this shit for 20 years. I'm culturally married. What the fuck I look like showing off my wife and doxing myself for you stupid motherfuckers? Why? I do passport related content. This dude went up there and lied on Ty City stream when Ty City was part of his actual overnight crew watching this dude lie about his track record when it come to Passport Bros. This dude was literally on Black Male Travel's channel giving out basic information about passports and shit, trying to make it look like people never traveled before. Like, dude, everybody knows not to mess with you, Ty City, on this travel shit. This travel shit and calling dudes tricks and all that kind of shit. Like, nah, man, you can call those dudes that shit, but you're not gonna say, oh, there needs to be a separation between the travel dudes and the tricks. Like, bro, that shit'll get your ass knocked the fuck out in real life, man. Knock the fuck out. Knock the fuck out. Like, this is the problem with effeminate bitch ass niggas, man, who be sitting here on this fucking goofy shit. There ain't no motherfucking way that you can fucking be around saying some shit like that, man. I ran off the panel because there ain't no other reason to talk after that. If a nigga gonna keep trying to call your ass a trick while he's up there, nigga, I'm not having no conversation like that. I'm not trying to have no conversation like that. No, dude. No, bro. Listen, these child support dudes here are the biggest tricks on the planet. You're not gonna tell tricks that they need to separate. I think that black men need to separate from child support dudes and child support complainers. And anybody who's had a child within this situation, and anybody who's staying here, you got to separate from them. That's what I'm saying, man. You got to understand this, man. These punk ass motherfuckers, they got to do this content for this woman. They got to boost the self-esteem of these dumb motherfuckers who are staying here. They got to do this shit. They got to Try to ask questions that don't need to be asked. Like, bro, you got women that need to be taken care of. If your ass is standing this motherfucker, there ain't no way you should be doing passport content. No, let me further explain that context. Let me further explain that context. Since you didn't get what I was saying, let me explain your context. Let me explain the context. As a man, you don't sit there and try to have a conversation with somebody who call you some disrespectful shit or refer to your group as some disrespectful shit as you continue to keep trying to have the conversation. I compared it to like calling somebody a pedo like these motherfuckers was doing a year ago. They were actually doing that, throwing that shit around willy nilly. What I'm saying is, like, there was no difference between. How did I get bodied on the panel? Like, what are you talking about? So what I'm saying is that when somebody started leading off the conversation with the word trick, you just hit the nigga in the mouth and you keep moving. Because if you stand here within America, you are the ultimate fucking trick. You could call yourself being out here on some sexual scavenger shit, and a woman can put your ass on child support. That's a fucking trick. A dude who gonna continuously stay in a situation in an environment that don't fit them. That's a real trick. That's a real dumb motherfucker. I don't call it out because it is fucking stupid, but that's what it is, man. Yeah, I mean, like, Tox City is doing this disingenuous ass fucking stream, man. You know why you got that dude up there. And yes, I did super chat up there. I did. Because this is why he wasn't allowed. This is why DJ Kuda was not really allowed around the passport dudes in the first place. Because he doesn't have any honesty to himself. He always have an ulterior motive. And his ulterior motive is, I went to Thailand, I'm on camera, put all your shit on camera. Like, no, dude, like, you just can't. You always want to try to make yourself look like you're the first one who did some shit just because you did it. Yeah, he's traveling alone, apparently. But he got all this game and shit, so much game that he can't get a bitch, even in Thailand. I find that kind of suspect. But that's what you got, man. You always gonna have dudes who try to jump into a movement and try to destroy it from the inside out, just like the Black Manosphere. The Black Manosphere was fine until like all these kids of the Unnatural Selection crew came through, and all these dudes who have no fucking sense and no fucking standards allow fuck niggas to come around and all that kind of shit. That's what happened to the Manosphere. The hood came to the Manosphere. And then you had the fake street motherfuckers who fucking just allow this bullshit to go on. It's fucking stupid as shit, man. Yeah, he out there by himself just to prove he can travel alone. Like, bro, when I go to Mexico, when I go to Veracruz, here's the thing. When I go to Veracruz, I check in with the State Department. I have a driver. I have an itinerary. I already know what the hell I'm doing. I'm not going down there to explore, bro. I'm not going down there to explore like that. Because Thai City is not trying to have an honest conversation. Thai City is trying to attack dudes and shit and try to pretend like he ain't doing that shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm still cool with the dude, but that's some hoe ass shit to bring that dude up there, man. Knowing that dude's track record, not even a year ago, calling people pedos and shit for traveling overseas. Him and Sir Ism and who is that doing that? Somebody else. Damn, I forgot the dude name. He from Memphis, but y'all know who I'm talking about. But y'all gotta understand, man. This is why you can't have these conversations with these dudes, because you gotta let these dudes lose, man. Let these dudes fall on this sword. Let these dudes stay here. Let them stay here in this shit. You gotta stop this shit, man. Because most of the dudes here are new and they think that yeah. Platinum Elite. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry. No, I mean, but like effeminate dudes think that you gotta win a conversation. Like, bro, you win a conversation by just not having it. Why are we talking about passport bros and tricking and all this stupid shit? Yes, that's what I'm talking about, man. But that's what I'm saying though. You gotta understand that when you are unable to keep fuck niggas off your panel, you know Cooter's a fuck nigga. You know it. It's dude, this shit don't make any sense. The dude do shit one time and he claims he's the expert at it now. Yeah, I don't have anything against the passport guys, but you guys got to separate from tricks. Nigga, what kind of conversation is that? What kind of conversation is that? Dude, I wouldn't give a fuck if you was a woman. A woman would say some stupid shit like that, she'd get the same treatment that a man get. The exact same. Y'all got to understand, man. Bro, get your shit together. You can stop worrying about what most of these people think. Well, you got to understand, man, that they want you to earn the kitty their type of way. And if you get straight to the ass, these dudes who stay in America, they're pretty offended over that shit. Like the dudes who stay in America and the dudes who have to pander to dumbass black people who stay in America and who needs to hear this type of shit to feel good about themselves here in the US, they get mad when you get to sex without no consequences. They mad when you be with a decent fucking woman and you ain't got to go through all the crazy shit that they have to go through. Like, really, what these dudes really here, what they want to do is they want to hold sexual access above your head as some type of cudgel to keep hitting you with. Now, once you have different options and you ain't no longer have to do this shit anymore because you have your shit together, yeah, but don't try to use tricking as, oh, you got to separate yourself from these guys. Are you crazy? Listen, man, everybody got the free will and the free ability to move as they damn well please. You know who's not being called tricks? Dudes who listen to Kendra D and super chat her. They're not called tricks. Dudes who listen to this Melanie Monaco motherfucker who super chat her and call her cho. They're not called tricks. They're not called lames. They're not called any of that shit. Dudes who call in the Melanie King show. They're not called tricks. They're not called lame. They're not called anything. It's not even embarrassing for them to even do that type of shit. People who call into Crown Tits. I forgot her fucking name. Oh, Danica Marie. If you super chat her or call into her show or talking to her shit, you're not a trick, you're not a lame, you're not a dumb motherfucker. You're not. But somehow if you spend your money the way you want to spend your money, somehow you got a problem. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like that's the whole shit you got to be up to. If you are staying within this environment, you forever have to attack dudes who are leaving the environment. You have to do that shit. You have to do it. You ain't got no choice. Solo Dollar, thank for the 99-cent super sticker. I'm saying, man, if you got to stay in this environment, you got to attack dudes that are leaving. And you got to try to make it look like you're trying to help the dudes by talking about passports, bros, and shit, man. Bro, we ain't with this shit. Leave these losers with these fucking women, man. That's why I don't even talk about women on my channel. So that way you can't hit me with that misogyny bullshit. Because once you got your money together, you can stop giving a fuck about what a lot of motherfuckers think. dude, I don't even care one way or another, but you just ain't gonna be calling me no motherfucking trick or how Trick got like, bro, stop this shit. Stop this shit. Stop this shit immediately. No, man, you gonna talk to me like a human being. You're not gonna be bringing that bullshit up in the conversation while I'm there. Shit, you might as well call me a rapist or a fucking pedo if you gonna. Oh, well, the Tricks got to do. They ain't got to do shit. No, nigga, we're not having no conversation like that, man. We're not having no conversation like that. You focus on your women. Your women need help. Y'all ain't got time for passport talk. Y'all got women that y'all need to fix here. Say it again, man. But like a lot of these dudes can't legitimately produce, and they need for you to stay here within this environment so that way you can take care of their responsibilities. That's why they're glad. That's why they're unhappy. They're unhappy because they see the money leaving. They're unhappy because you were supposed to take over their shift with this woman that they decided to be up with. That's the problem. There ain't no reason to be doing this passport fucking information, dude. There ain't no reason for that. Yeah. They're trying to get you to take over their shift, man. They're trying to get you to work a whole double. After they didn't work from 6 to 2. They want you to work from 2 to 6 a.m., bro. Nope. These your women, man. That's what I'm saying, Jamal White. Focus on your women. Stop trying to obfuscate the conversation and talking about all this shit. You got women to fix. You got women to fix. You got women to fix here in the United States. If your ass is staying, you got women here to fix, bruh. Say it again. No hazard pay. Bro, you got women here to fix. There ain't no way you could be doing passport content with women here to fix. None of these dudes haven't who decided to stay, by the way. None of these dudes who have decided that they wanted to stay in the United States, none of them even knows about 7 states have formulated laws that if a woman gets pregnant, because the conservative legislature think that from conception, that's where life starts, your ass can be put on child support from birth. You think any of these child support complaining ass dudes who are staying within this environment, you think they focused on that? They're not focused on that. They're focused on the dudes who are leaving, the dudes who left this shit alone. Listen, dude, we knew where Angry Man was not even 9 months ago on this shit. We know. Like, dude, this passport, bro, this SYSBM shit, it is a fucking lifestyle. The people who are living the lifestyle, they're not putting their family on camera to show off the random ass dudes. They're not doing that. That's what I'm saying, LOM. These dudes ain't working toward nothing but complete L's within this society. Complete L's. And it was the right who was doing that, Black Curls. It wasn't no Democrats who were doing that. Actually, the Democrats are the ones who's trying to fight against that type of legislation. They're fighting it in those states, in those state legislatures. But that's what they want to do, man. Like that's why these no talent motherfuckers are putting their name and their face out there and their real name and shit because they ain't got no fucking value. They have no value. Like, people are really supposed to put their real business out there to compete with abject fucking clowns. He knew that he was having a slander fest against Passport Bros by having that clown ass dude on. He knew he was doing that shit. and trying to pretend like he's not doing that shit. Man, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. How many times did I just do a live stream? Just purely slandering the dudes who are staying just because they're staying. I've never done that shit. Because I think that people got their individual right to do whatever they want to. But when you try to come into a group and try to sabotage what they're doing, that's why I got a problem with that. That's what I'm saying, is that there ain't nobody in the passport community. Like the Facebook group isn't even that hard to join. It's not even that hard to join. It's not even that hard to join. It's not even that hard to post questions, to post pictures. But the problem is that this individual didn't do any of that shit. I'm like, look, I'm glad the dude's leaving the country. I'm glad he's experiencing something different. I'm glad. I'm happy about it. But what you dudes have got to understand, man, don't be listening to these motherfuckers who trying to worry about what tricks are doing this shit. Start worrying about that shit, man. What's going on, Andrew Baker? What you guys have got to understand is that they have to do streams like this. They have nothing else to do in the world. They're not going to work for any type of power on their own. They're not going to separate from what they think are problematic women. They have no conservative women to like show off and shit. None of that. They have none of that. But they consistently got to keep our name in their mouth. Listen, this passport shit, this SYSBM shit is a lifestyle. Lifestyle. Lifestyles are not meant to be treated on some clout chase shit. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, man, get that Twit card, man. Y'all have got to understand this, man. There ain't that many people interested in passport bros like that. They're interested in these women here in the United States. And they are quietly increasing. They are quietly increasing. Quietly increasing. Yes, that's exactly why he went over there. He went over there to prove that he was the only one true passport bro. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, bro, listen. Like I told him, I went to Mexico 4 times this year. Enjoyed myself. Am I really supposed to check in with DJ Kuda or post pictures places when I'm going places and doing shit? No. No, I'm not supposed to do that. That's what I'm saying, man. What is the sit rep on that smiling black man over there? That smiling man over there. Why is he smiling? What did he eat this morning? What is he drinking right now? What club is he at? That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, man, that'll be your second cert this year. Rolling on Sun, that'll be your second cert this year. That's what I'm talking about. This is why you don't have to argue with these dudes, man. These dudes who stay here, these dudes who have to produce content for these people who ain't leaving, dude, they got a lot to focus on. Dude, passport bros, and that's why SBM, dude, we're not even concerned about these dudes. Not concerned. Not concerned. When you see them happy ass dudes in those photos, they're not concerned about your opinion. Yeah, I represent both groups. I represent both groups. I represent both groups, and I'm an ambassador for both groups. Because one, I still do travel, and two, I'm already culturally married to somebody. So you don't have to find me jumping on strings. What's up, queen? What's up, all this shit? You ain't gotta have me doing none of that dumbass shit. I ain't gotta do that. I ain't gotta do that shit. But you have to understand that it makes them mad as fuck when you can dismiss their masculinity, they hoe ass version of masculinity that's based exclusively on an uncultured woman's opinion and her choosing ability. It make them dudes mad as fuck when you could just say, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit." Them dudes get mad as fuck, man. Bro, they spend all their life trying to be respected by women that don't respect them, only for a dude to just skip over this entire situation and go somewhere else and get a better cultural experience. Bronny James, I don't think that's the case. There's something else to that. No, because they see their power in holding sexual. The fact that they have sexual access over somebody's head, and somebody else has to pay for it to get it. That's why I don't even have an argument with that conversation, man. Because in this environment here, all people who stay are tricks. Period. They all are. If you try to engage in a bullshit ass environment and not build power on your own, yeah, you're a trick. If your ass is here, yes, you have to be one. You really have to be one to be here. Because remember, all these dudes are staying. Ain't none of these women claiming these dudes. But everybody got game though. I don't know, man. Make it make sense to me. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. This ain't no beef shit, no back and forth shit between me and Ty City or DJ Cooter. This is a one and done, man. Because here's the thing. SYSBM and Passport Bros, you know what we're not doing? We're not doing content on these dudes like that. We're not trying to slander their group, the people who are staying. We're not trying to do that. But what you got to understand is like these dudes are culturally conditioned to go after dudes who have their shit together and have circular conversations that don't go nowhere. Because if you're not working on your own power, you got a lot of shit to talk about. You got a lot of shit to talk about when you ain't taking no real ass actions. You got a lot of shit to talk about. If you ain't taking no real actions to change your life, to change your situations, bruh, you have a lot of shit to talk about. You got a lot of shit that you got to talk about. All this passport information, man. Like these people wasn't here 5 years ago when they was throwing us under the bus and pretending like they cared about this community shit. Bro, we've been doing this content for a while. Most people have left the space completely. I'm here because I don't want these dudes to be the only voice. I don't want that to be the only voice here. Because if you let these people be the only voice, they'll try to run the score up on your ass pretty quickly, man. They will. They think that producing content on fucking happy motherfuckers is content strategy. Like there ain't nobody from the passport community or SYSBM who's going to any of these courthouses, to any of these family courthouses and like paying attention to these people coming out in boxes. Like, dude, you don't have us doing no shit like that. We would never do no shit like that. But sure on the other foot, these people always got a name in their mouth. Always. They always got a name in their mouth. Think about that show. I go to like right now, I'm in Indianapolis right now, over my brother's house in Indianapolis. Imagine if I was just to go to downtown Indianapolis and I'll go to the county courthouse or wherever the family court is, and all I do is just walk around with a camera and just walking up to dudes who are looking totally defeated about losing all their custody cases and shit. What would that make me look like if I just went around doing that type of shit, man? That would make me look dumb as shit if I did that, man. That's what I'm saying, Judge. No other cultures of men are even talking about this shit. None of them. No culture of men are worried about their men who are like traveling internationally and shit. Bro, listen. If you try to libel another man in another fucking culture, bro, that'll get your shit pushed in another culture. That'll get your shit pushed in another culture, man. Walking up to people, calling them sex traffickers and shit, like that's what that is, man. You can't be having any of that energy put on us, man. Like, bro, you got to talk to people with some level of fucking respect, man. You can't be calling people tricks and traveling tricks and all this kind of stupid ass shit, and then expect to have a level of conversation, showing no moderation on your panel and shit. But you wanna have a decent fucking discussion, man. Fuck out of here. Like I said, bro, I keep telling you, man. Most of these men want the same rights as women. They want the same rights as women. They want to be able to go wherever they want to. They want to be able to act whatever way that they want to. They don't want to hold themselves to no type of standards. They don't want to do none of that shit. They want to act just like the woman that they claim that they don't want, but that's the only woman that they have access to. Your happiness is in your hands. And if you are staying, I don't know how that's going to happen for you. Because you're going to be on this temporary train until you throw your ass off or until you get so many consequences that your ass can't play. Think about it. All these dudes who are calling all these women shows because they're devoid of female attention, that shit is disrespectful. That shit is disrespectful. That a motherfucker seeing that type of shit. That shit is so disrespectful. It make the women look so bad that they're doing this shit for money. They're putting their whole face out there. And they think it makes them more legitimate while doing this shit. It don't make you more legitimate. The only thing you do is you make your whole group look stupid as shit. And it also make you look stupid as shit when you call up to this show. Yes, that's what they are. Sexual scavengers. Waiting on these women to suffer so they can turn to them for some nonsensical reason that ain't even true. It's crazy. Y'all got women here to fix though. Listen, don't worry about what we doing. We alright over here. Y'all got women that y'all got to fix though. You listen, man. Y'all ain't got time for the passport shit. Oh, the roasting, the toasting, like, bro, men ain't got time for high pitched, effeminate sounding ass motherfuckers running their fucking mouth 100 miles an hour. You got women to fix here. You got women to fix here. Where is the fix a bitch content? I don't hear it. I don't hear the fix a bitch content. They got to worry about why their homeboys is over here calling these shows, man. Yeah, it's true. Y'all got to focus on y'all women here. But y'all have got to understand, man, that nobody should be slandering our group like that. Nah, you're not gonna tell us that we got to separate and all this concern troll shit, man. Fuck all that. Fix your people. We left. We ain't dealing with this shit no more. That means there's a ton of people for you to hear for you to fix. That's another way of saying I want to keep up bullshit just for keeping up bullshit reasons. That's what that means. Content strategy. Nah, nah. You just ain't got shit to talk about because you ain't trying to build no power and make no motherfucking moves. So you just want to stir up a whole bunch of shit and slander and throw motherfuckers under the bus, man. Some fucking hoe shit. And it's always one group against another, man. Like we're not. Like the passport community is not even focused on these people like that. Hell, even the women that join some of these travel groups ain't even doing that type of shit. How you got the women in the travel groups acting more civilized than the men who are staying within this group right here? How do you have that? Trust me, we're trying to escape a cultural doom. That's what we're trying to escape. It's not just the women, it's the men that are responsible for settling for those type of women. We're trying to separate from that shit too. Yes. Listen, there ain't gonna be no war between passport bros and dudes who are staying. There ain't gonna be no war like that. There's not gonna be a war like that. There's not gonna be a war like that. We're not gonna let these Johnny come latelys try to clout chase off of movements that they never agree with. We don't need your help. We can represent ourselves. You want to interview us about our movement? Have us on to talk about our movement. But don't invite these replacement passport bros on, these Johnny come latelys to try to talk about our movement and try to act like you're not on some fucking bullshit while you're doing this shit. And listen, I want everybody to have a good life. I want everybody to have a good outcome. Boom. Say it again, man. Hey, my phone automatically update. When I hit a new time zone, as soon as I cross from what is that? I got about, what is it? I'm on exit 94 here. Once I go cross from Indiana to Illinois, it automatically changes on its own. I'm already on Central Time. Dude, like everybody was doing this stuff before. The people from World War II, they didn't come back from that. The people from World War One, they didn't come back. The people from the Korean War, some of them actually stayed. Some of them from the Vietnam War, they actually stayed over there. When the people went to Osan and Kosan, they immediately tried to get out and come right back over there. When I was at Ramstein, people tried to get the indefinite deros at Ramstein, which means that's your only duty station. Yes, when you go to some good ass shit, man, bro, you ain't trying to leave, man. You are not trying to leave. Like I said, this ain't no beef. It's just that where's the why is all this concern about tricks and passport bros when you got women here that you need to focus on? If you stand, you should either be quiet as fuck or focused on your women. Your women here. Yeah, trust me. I almost fell into that trap too 7 years ago. Once I got that IT contract on Ramstein, I almost didn't come back either. I was gonna try to run my trucking company remote and stay over there in the life of luxury, and then that shit started to fall apart. That's why I had to come back to the States. Dude, there's so many times I wanted to just get that shit up and just stay on that base. But nah, man, it wouldn't have been a good look though. It wouldn't have been a good look. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, and it's like most of these people, you can't even deal with like that. Like most of these dudes don't know how to act around other men, man. Most of these dudes don't know how to act around other men. They don't know how to do that shit. That's what I'm saying, man. Go to all these places. But see, But CJR, like, they can't do that because they got a monkey dance for this woman here within the actual environment, though. Like, what goes wrong in a man's mind? Like, what truly goes wrong in a man's mind where a woman is not present, but you have to act like you're defending her honor with all of your conversations that you have? They truly act like it is really disrespectful for a man to get access to sexual activity without her caring. Like, these dudes always want to fight that battle. And these are the people who know that this conversation has been over here for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I mean, how many years ago was the Charles Tyler piece? How many years was that? How many years was that ago? But we got dudes in the United States who are not focusing on their women. Why are they not talking about their women that they settle for? How come they're not telling everybody about why they settle for what they settle for? How come these women ain't fixed? How come these women ain't being protected and provided for? But we got all this smoke for the passport community. The passport community isn't even that big. Isn't even that big. What it is the dudes who got money who are leaving. I keep telling you, it's the money that's leaving. If you broke and you just traveling, nobody really cares about that. But if your ass got the ability to actually move things and you're not messing with these people, that's a problem. They come out here and they play slave catcher for people that they don't even know. And the woman's not even present for the conversation. Here's the thing. The women ain't claiming these dudes. The dudes who are staying, the women are not claiming them. The women are not claiming them. They're claiming the women. They claim that they're staying for the women. The women are not claiming them. Somebody has to be lying about why they're staying or why they're leaving. What's going on, Jermaine Taylor? Make sure if y'all been here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Like, I have no problem with the isms and the platinum elite. I think they're over there doing their thing, and I think that's fine. They're not over here. They're not over on my channel trying to troll and do all this stupid shit. They over there in their lane doing their thing. They did not try to hop their ass overseas for a quick second and act like they're the most verified passport person out here. They didn't do that shit. What's going on to go? That's what I'm saying, man. No women are out here standing up for these dudes. And also, most of the women who are making these content, you don't want either. You don't want that shit. Here's the thing. I mean, you see, we can't have peace within the space because dudes always want to try to do some hoe shit. If everybody just shut the hell up about this whole entire situation, it'll go away. But see, they got to fight this gender war shit. They got to fight this shit. They have to fight this gender war shit. They have to do it. Because Lord knows they're not going to work with other men to actually formulate any type of power. So you ain't got nothing but all the time in the world to do content. If you ain't going to try to change shit here, even though it's progressively getting worse, and you say that you staying here, and you're just going to deal with this shit, right? That's another thing. It's very true. You don't see women jumping up on panels, clapping it. You don't see none of that. You don't see none of that. You don't see any dude. You don't see these women claiming these dudes. You don't see it. You don't see it. So somebody got to be lying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. You have regiments of black men in southern Mississippi who fought in the Battle of Vicksburg because they was promised freedom by the same people who never did fuck with them in the first place. Down there, you have people who did that shit. I have people in my family on my mother's side who did that shit that we can't really fuck with ever because they did some hoe ass shit like that. You got people who do that now. All the content is based on what the woman is doing, what the woman is doing, what the woman is doing. But there's no content on what the men are doing because the men ain't doing shit but waiting on the woman to make a move. They're waiting on her to make a move. How are they waiting on her to make a move? How are they waiting on her to give up power like the power she has? I'm not gonna lie, that shit is fucking frightening. And they're not even trying to use it properly. And they just power walking through these dudes. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, Judge. It's crazy. You ain't gonna find me doing no shit like that. No, sir. Like I said, there's a ton of women around here in this space. There's a ton of them. They may be on these people's channel, but you don't see these women claiming none of these dudes. Well, what they think is they think their numbers are too large and they too big to fail, man. That's what it is. I'm not gonna lie, shit. Like I could put family members on the phone from back there in Mississippi, and they think that they're waiting on the economic collapse, because that's when everything gonna get fixed. I'm like, no, it ain't. Listen, nobody came after Reconstruction, and that shit's been messed up ever since Reconstruction. It's been messed up for that long. If you ain't got sense enough to move your ass out that situation, if your ass can't produce down there or get some training to produce, then I don't know what to tell you, man. You deserve to lose, man. You deserve to lose. But this lifestyle is some serious stuff, man. It's very serious. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to taking every single government dime that that this government's gonna end up giving these dudes. I'm looking to take all of that money back. I'm looking to pay taxes, and I'm looking to take all of that money back. I'm looking to take all that money back. I'm looking to take it all back. But a lot of these dudes are UBI zone dudes, man. You know they're gonna be UBI zone dudes. They're gonna be UBI zone dudes. What they're gonna be doing is they're gonna be going in on Passport Bros and SYSBM for the 55th time. Why? Nothing else to talk about. They're out of content. Listen, if you're staying within this environment, you're clearly out of content. You're out. You're out of content. You're done. If your ass is staying, you're out of content. I don't know how to break that to you. You're out of content. You're done. If you're staying, she don't want you, and even if you get temporary access to her, it's only temporary. So now you're going to be on this field forever, then that's going to be on you. Yes, you got a lot to do. You got a lot of people to please here. You got a lot of people to please here. Yes, they have to do content for women that's not even at the conversation. The women ain't even nowhere around, man. They had these look mama ass streams, man. The women are nowhere around these dudes. The women are too embarrassed to claim these dudes. Too embarrassed to claim these dudes. But you gonna stay here though. But you ain't a trick and you gonna stay here. Nobody has to question the fact that you want to be with a group of women who have nothing but kids at this point. Nobody's supposed to look at you like some type of predator and shit, right? Because I tell you what, I'm not trying to deal with that type of situation. I want to deal with fresh people with a fresh perspective who's just as involved with the result as I am. I don't think that this is the place. They have painted themselves into a corner. They sure did. They sure did. Painted themselves into a corner. But that's the problem though. Like, dude, like you can't keep this shit up forever, man. You cannot keep this shit up forever. You gotta focus on your people. That's right, Nicole. Hey, listen. The acronym means what it means. Stay your black ass here. That's right. And take care of your women. And take care of your women. Stop trying to run around the field up in our up in our group and shit. Trying to fucking cheer on our sidelines. Like, nah, dude, we don't need you over here like that. Take your ass over there and take care of your responsibilities that you stay here for. No, sir. No, sir. You can put on as many passport shirts that you fucking want to. We know your ass ain't over here doing no passport information. You're only doing that shit because it's popular. This is a fucking lifestyle. Next week, y'all gonna be trying to throw us under the bus or call us all tricks and pedos again, man. Ain't nobody got time for that temporary shit. That's what I'm saying, Solid Lamont. That's what I'm saying. How do we skip over the fact that these people got a lot of responsibilities to take care of and they ain't doing it? That's right. That's right. That's right. I got them container homes waiting on y'all. What's going on, Brownsburg? That's right. Yeah, what's going on, Thomas Wells? What's going on, man? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. These dudes went and majored in bitches. These dudes literally majored in bitches. We're listening to the life and chronicles of major bitches and all the access that they got to these women here, man. This shit is fucking sickening, bruh. Sickening. Cream Team, man. We're listening to Cream Team. Cream Team. Keisha runs everything around me. Cream, get the money. Yeah. You gotta focus on your girl. Don't focus on what everybody else doing. Focus on your girl. Your girl need help. That's what I'm saying. That's been what it revolved around. That's what I'm saying, man. You got a crew full of old dirty bastards, man. Having a whole bunch of kids and you gonna die early and the whole planet has to take care of your fucking seeds, man. Fuck out of here. Focus on your women, man. Your women need help, bro. Your women need help. Help. Nah, man. Don't be doing no passport information. Don't be doing no passport live streams. Concern trolling us, nigga. We ain't even there. We're not even there to be controlled, to be, you know, concern troll, man. Help is on the way. It just ain't gonna be me though. Don't worry about it, girls. We're gonna get them in order. We got to get them off our ass so that way they can take care of you. Don't worry about it. We gonna get them to focus in on your ass. Sure enough. Nah, man. Stepsaddy season is here. Shit. It's about to be September. You know, these kids about to go back to school. We need to help these dudes get themselves some of this sundress stuff, man. They still got a couple of days. It's still warm outside. Hey, man, it's never too late to be a child support nigga. It's never too late. You could jump in right now. Bro, listen, you want to be bitch rich? You want to be bitch rich and fucking stay? Go ahead, player. You got it. You got it. You got it. All you, man. All you. You want to listen to these dating coaches and shit, knowing they work for the goddamn system? All right, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. You go do that. You go do that. Y'all got people here to fix, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Us tricking? No, no, listen, man. These kids need some school clothes, some school supplies. They need them uniforms and shit. They need pencil and paper and shit. Why y'all doing passport content if y'all staying? If y'all staying, who is taking care of y'all women? That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all got women here that y'all got to fix, man. I hear a lot of pandering to these women and their insecurities about the dudes who are leaving. I don't hear nobody fixing shit, man. I don't hear no type of fixing going on here. I'm telling you. Y'all fight the gender war because you ain't gonna work for shit. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Dudes out here living their best fucking life, man. Not even worried about dudes. While dudes try to say that tricks have to separate, like, hold on a second, man. Like, bro, we're not gonna call niggas no fucking tricks, bro. Like, what's going on here, man? Nah, nah, nah. You know they got that JD Byrider fucking car with them high ass fucking payments. You know they got that weekly rental property from like whatever place that is. What's going on, Rhonda? Shonda, sorry. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all gotta focus on the women that y'all stand here with. There ain't no need for all this passport talk shit, man. There ain't no need for that shit. There ain't no need. Providing these people entertainment ain't providing them a motherfucking thing. They sure will. They'll have your ass in an 86 Cutlass Supreme and have your ass paying $900 a week. They wouldn't even give a fuck. JD Byrider's on that shit, man. You want to ride? They don't care if your credit score is 150. They got a car for you. I know. I know. Shit. They used to have about 10 of them around the war until they ran them up out of there because they was doing people like that and shit. Yeah. JD Byrider will let anybody ride, man. That's what I'm saying. Baby Mama Motors. you know, they got that. What's that? That Nissan Sentra, that Toyota Corolla, that Hyundai, that Kia. That's right. Like I said, man, ladies, we trying to get these dudes who claiming y'all to come take care of y'all. That's our mission now with the Passport Bros and SYSBM. So we're trying to help them be focused on you because they focused on us not being focused on you. We're going to get them to focus on you. If you claiming these domestics, then you got to do something for them. No, we can't be having no passport content and all this kind of other shit. Y'all got to be taking care of y'all women, man. Y'all got to take care of y'all women. Oh, man. You're right about that Geo Metro, man. That Saturn that's made out of antimantium. A dude hit me in the old Saturn, man. He fucked my car all the way the fuck up, man. This dude was in a Saturn, man. Bro, I don't know what the fuck they putting in that shit on a Saturn, bro. That's right, man. We got the game all the way fucked up here. We got dudes who ain't focusing on their women. We got all these conservatives around here. No conservative women anywhere on these panels with these dudes. Well, how do you have a group of conservative men, but there ain't no conservative women who are even claiming these dudes or who ain't even checking for these dudes? Like, I don't get it, man. Dude, hey, LOM, I ain't lying, man. I am not lying. That shit hit my car, man. That shit fucked my car all the way up. And there's one of them two-door Saturns too, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we got the conversation all wrong, right? We want to center the conversation around being sports center for the wrong type of woman, right? Like anytime a woman say some dumbass shit, you got dudes who be like sports center on that shit, man. They be like sports center on that shit. Oh man, you'll never believe what this woman said today. Look at what this unworthy woman say. Isn't that bad? Like, what's happening here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Listen, if you're staying, focus on your inventory. Focus on your inventory. Focus on your inventory. I swear these women want you to focus on them. Focus on your inventory. You got all these dudes who just jumped into the passport bros lane, like the water's all flooding all over the place. You barely can get your stuff off. All these dudes in the passport lane, all these dudes in the mail agency lane. What's going on, man? Like, how come y'all ain't doing content on y'all women that y'all settle for? What's going on, man? So, like, one moment we lame for leaving. Okay, you lame for leaving. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And Mike, what these dudes do is they have the conversation on behalf of a woman that don't want them. They they be role playing in a situation as if they are the woman. They're role playing as if they're the woman. I don't see how this girl could get that because he fat, he ugly, and blah 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 blah. What man goes around with that as a responsibility? What man goes around with that responsibility having to do this stuff on the behalf of a woman that ain't there? They are concerned about a dude's caloric intake of sex. They are like sitting there with a damn TI-83 number crunching and shit. Like, that's what it is. They waiting on you to face some consequences so they can laugh at your ass. Yes, I'm telling you. They come to the conversation sounding like an effeminate dude, talking with a high pitched voice, don't know how to act around men. They just want to walk around with this who gonna check me boo bullshit. Hey, Judge, now that's some total JD Byrider shit right there. Selling the PS2 for like $18.95.99. And for another $900, they're gonna throw in the memory card. These dudes are number crunching. And not only are they number crunching, they're taking reports to Keisha. Keisha, you wouldn't believe this. A man that you would never want to have sex with is getting some ass. Ain't you mad, honey? Honey, this lame ass dude right here, he's going around getting some ass. We got to put an end to this shit. We got to put an end to this shit. You deserve all. That attention is going to another culture, Keisha. That attention is going to another culture. Aren't you upset? Aren't you mad? Keisha, let me tell you this. I know you didn't ask me to, but I'm going to go over here and I'm going to drag that dude back over here. And I'm going to put him back in your face. Why are you going over there? There's women over here. Here. We got a woman that can give you problems right here. Presenting our finest Keisha special. Fit with all the disrespect that you can have and all the child support money that your ass don't want to pay. Right here. I actually do loans for Value City Furniture, man. You're right about that. Keisha, look at that smile on that black man's face. Keisha, that dude looks happy. We got to do something about that, girl. We got to do something about that. That man looks happy as fuck. That man looks happy. Aren't you upset? Keisha, I would be upset if I were you. I would be upset, Keisha. You see that man? You see, he went and got his stuff together and he went and got him another woman of another culture. Ain't you mad about that, girl? Ain't you mad about that? Ain't you pissed off? Ain't you pissed off? This dude right here gonna go around giving his dick to whoever he want to. How dare he? Yes, this is an outrage. This is an outrage. This is an outrage. I'm going to go get my passport and I'm going to go overseas and I'm going to be the true passport guy. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to show you that, nah, I could do it. I could do it just like you can. I could go get my passport too. I could go over here. That's what I'm saying, man. These are straight up mama's boys, dude. Straight up mama's boys. These dudes are acting like they alpha because they can be in the proximity of a woman. This shit is crazy. These are the dudes out here on some straight bullshit. These fucking Super Smash Brothers got a lot of fucking nerve trying to fucking act like they give a shit about passport dudes. These fucking Super Smash Brothers. The Super Smash Brothers of the community. Come on, man. Come on, man. The Super Smash Brothers. Oh, man. Say it again. She has a Brazilian weave, Brazilian wax, Brazilian butt lift, and dudes are out here trying to convince everyone that domestics are the ish. Game dudes have a lot of explaining to do. Yes, they do. They got a lot of explaining to do. A lot. Hey man, leave this stuff up to the Super Smash Brothers who did damage these women in the first place. Don't you play relief pitcher in like the top of the seven and the score is 99 to nothing. That's not your loss, man. That's not your loss. You don't have to play the rest of that game. It's better that you walk off the field, man. Listen, I'm not saying that you do the Antonio Brown as your ass is leaving this shit the fuck alone, but you may have to. These dudes are doing the Antonio Brown and they're staying. They're doing the Antonio Brown and they're staying here. With the women who ain't claiming them. You see, freedom was only good if you followed their ideal and statistic of masculinity. It was their idea of masculinity. Their idea of masculinity was, you're going to take care of our problems. That's what I'm saying, man. Throw your pants and run out the stadium, man. Throw them deuces. But don't worry about it, ladies. We gonna get your non-productive ass men to start focusing on your needs. Don't let these dudes start doing all this passport content and not be focused on your needs. If these dudes are staying, you got to get something out of these dudes. They the one who claiming y'all. Y'all better have these dudes pay up. Have them pay up. You see this dude coming up to you, asking you for some scavenger ass? Yeah, make that dude pay. Make him pay a lot of money. That's right. Get paid out of this shit. If these dudes are going to try to prey on your situation and wait for you to start suffering the consequences, nah, we ain't, nah. You got dudes bragging that they be midnight snacks for women. They're happy to be dial-a-dick for women who just don't even need them around, except for the genetic material. These dudes are happy about that shit, man. You think if these dudes got surrounded by better women that that's gonna stop somebody from doing some shit like that? No. It take a modern man to deal with some shit like this. It take a modern man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. They're like Emmitt Smith on the Cardinals, getting them Emmitt Smith yards, rushing up the middle, getting 35 yards to carry and shit. That's why your ass is number one in rushing, man. That type of bullshit. They never should allow that type of shit to happen, man. Bro, I'm just saying this, man. These women, look, if y'all are staying, and if you care so much, y'all got to start producing for y'all women, man. Oh yeah, he was, man. Could you imagine Barry Sanders getting traded to anybody? That would have been a Super Bowl team. Y'all guys have got to understand this, man. There's no beef between me and Ty City. Ty City know that he's on some fucking bullshit by having a bullshit ass dude like DJ Cuda go up there and try to pretend like he's gonna blend passport and game into one concept. No, you don't. Game is for uncultured women. It's for uncultured women's benefit. Yes, it's supposed to be for a benefit because you jumping your ass up in their face, not providing any value. No, I mean, game is all about women. It's all for a women's benefit. I can admit that. Game is it's strictly for a woman's benefit. You like a Thanksgiving turkey with all the trimmings and you just jump your ass on somebody's table. That's all it is. Dude, if he went to another team, man, he would have been straight. He could have went to the 40. Dude, he could have went anywhere. Everybody wanted him. He was just tired of the sport. He was just tired of the sport. They brought him back as an ambassador later on, but he was just tired of the sport. The people in it and the bullshit that they put him through in that stadium. Don't worry. The 49ers disrespected the hell out of Jerry Rice too. Yeah, they disrespected the hell out of him too. So did the Denver Broncos. They also disrespected the shit out of Jerry Rice. Yes, they did. That dude was out there making them damn defensive backs and safeties look like dumbasses. Yeah, they did not put him on the team because he was way better than anybody else out there. That's what it is, man. You don't take your broken culture stuff and start exercising it in other environments. But here's another thing, man. Like the character piece go a long way. Yeah, they had to come up with an actual a stat just for him. And here's the thing that y'all don't get: Jerry Rice still trains every summer in Mississippi like he's still playing. That dude is still that much in shape, for real. That dude is out there in the summer, every summer out there training like he's gonna be playing. Yeah, man, but that's why they went to the Super Bowl. You know, you had Tim Brown on one side and Jerry Rice on the other. That's why they went to the Super Bowl. It definitely wasn't Rich Gannon. That's the thing I'm also talking, Vanna Black, that parasites don't respect the host either. Like most of these dudes are parasites. They're trying to feed off of the women when they run into a problem, and they're waiting for women to run into a problem so they can walk in and do that. Like that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Like, bro, you can't put your whole life on hold, wait for a person to go through some shit, so that way you can go in on some scavenger sex expedition, man. That's crazy, dude. Yes, I'm telling you, these dudes specifically, these dudes specifically have to worry about their women here. That's the point. And it's not political dialogue to just talk about Black Lives Matter either. Listen, if you're waiting on a woman to drop all of her power and give it to you and quote unquote let you lead, you're a damn fool. Nobody gives up power like that, man. They don't. Especially if they know your ass is coming a mile away, they definitely not gonna give up their power. They'd be a damn fool to make a deal with you. They'd be a damn fool to submit and do all the other stupid shit you want them to do. Oh, they do. They do. They do. That's what they like. Like, that's what they try to run game on, man. Like that's what they try to run game on. That's what they try to run game on. Hey man, 2022 ain't even over with yet, and they have long ass faces and shit, wanting people to come through and take care of their responsibilities, man. I'm telling you, they got to do content like this, cause they not gonna take care of these women here, but they want to stay around them. But you want to be with them, but you want them to give up power, but you don't want to do shit for them. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, bro, they be hella humiliated when they see a dude with a woman. They get humiliated. Mama, look at these dudes. They are with and around women, and it's not you. Mama, I'm gonna put an end to this. I'm gonna put an end to this. Yeah, that's what these dudes are on, man. The only thing they can do is be effeminate and be stupid as shit and try to gaslight and troll and say a whole bunch of dumbass shit and bitch niggas let it go on, man. That's what it is. No fucking decorum. They want to call you a trick and shit, and you got to stay being part, man. Fuck that shit. I'm not having a conversation with a nigga trying to call me a fucking trick, man. Fuck that. Motherfucker address me like a adult. The word trick is meant to put is not meant to be a respectful fucking thing, man. Nah, nah. Don't allow nobody to tell you no stupid ass shit like that, man. Don't even have a conversation with them, man. Just roll out. Cause that's some effeminate ass shit, man. Oh, I'm just saying the tricks gotta separate. Like, dude, I'm not separating with shit. I'm not joining with none of these fucking dudes, man. It's condescending like a motherfucker, dude. Trying to act like, well, with all due respect, trick ass nigga. Like, what the, what? You might as well just say that. With all due respect, trick ass nigga. Yeah. Yeah, just think of somebody saying some shit like that. With all due respect, trick ass nigga. Like, nah, man, like, don't come through here on some bullshit, man. That's what I'm saying, LOM. Be specific about, oh, well, those dudes and those dudes are like, who the fuck are those dudes? Those dudes are not in the manosphere like that. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, that shit is hella disrespectful, man. I would never even think of concern trolling nobody like that. That's why I said it's just a problem, man, that everybody don't have. See, it's really not that hard to be respectful toward another person, man. So I'm saying there's 69. So this is what I'm saying, man. Nobody needs to separate from anyone faster than the dudes who are staying here. The dudes who don't want to take a side, the dudes who don't want to do shit, the dudes who want to act like the woman that they claim that they stand here for, those are the dudes you have to separate from. Because they don't bring shit to the conversation, man. They don't bring shit. The only thing they got to do is they have to keep up a whole bunch of shit. They have to. That's the lane that they in. They're keeping up a whole bunch of bullshit because they don't want to produce for the women that they stand here for. That's all. It's not even that hard, man. That's not hard. That's not hard to have a conversation about your people that you stay here for. I don't talk about my personal business and all this kind of shit when I come here. I come here to fix men, to get men focused on the things that they need to be focused on. You don't hear me throwing women under the bus or no stupid shit like that because I think that. Who the fuck is that? But what I'm saying is that once you fix you and you have your shit together, like dude, you could be a $30,000 dude, and as long as you're not spending your money on child support and all that kind of other shit, and you're still trying to get extra skills, so that way you ain't got to be a $30,000 dude for the rest of your life, you gonna win. But the problem is, a lot of these people think that you don't deserve a good life until you take care of these fucking problems around here first. They want you to have a rough ass life before you get to the good shit. Nah, man, you can skip to the good shit right away. Now it's the time to skip to the good shit. Women too. Stop thinking that you got to go through a whole bunch of bullshit before you go to the good shit. Just go straight to the good shit. You ain't got to worry about what all these people are doing around here. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. None of it. You damn right they ain't, because we didn't create them. And you should be proud not to have any experience trying to fix these problems. You should be proud of that shit. There's nothing proud about claiming to be somebody who helped wreck these fucking women. Are you out of your mind? I'm telling you, trying to shame and humiliate other dudes that they don't know into taking over their responsibilities. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It is straight crazy. Straight crazy. But these dudes got women to fix, man. That's why they stand. That's why you stand. Okay, no problem. You got women that you got to fix. There's nothing wrong with this fucking system, man. It's always it always been one group of men versus the other one. It was always the productive dudes versus the unproductive dudes. It's always been that shit. It's always been that. It's always been fake ass street aligned motherfuckers and all that shit versus fucking the dudes who just want a decent fucking life. It's always been that shit. It's always been that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Them oh yeah, them buy here, pay here shits. Push pull drag and shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta have somebody who's as fresh as your circumstances and just as invested in your result. That's the best deal I can offer you. That's the deal I got. I like what I got. I'm not concerned about what everybody else is doing. I'm out here living a life. You're gonna find me doing all this kind of shit. I've been here forever. Probably about 7 or 8 years at this point. Everybody know I'm verifiable of who the fuck I am. There ain't no other ways about it. And I'm not about to go dox myself over new dudes who just found out that they can get on a plane and travel yesterday. Like, nah, bro, we ain't even the same dude. But you gotta understand, man, there's gonna be a lot of people platforming dudes like this because they talk all this shit about autonomy and all this kind of shit, but they keep putting dudes on who don't give a damn about that. They keep doing it. For what reason? I have no idea what the reason is. I don't think I could ever find out what the reason is. But if everybody just focused on the group of people that they decided to be with, everything would be fine. Everything would be fine. There is really no reason of gaslighting and trolling motherfuckers. There ain't no reason for that shit. When you could be taking care of your women, when you could be helping the men that are actually calling into these dating shows and shit, looking stupid as shit, making us all look dumb, making us all look thirsty as shit. But you want to do passport content. Fuck out of here. Them dudes out there living their life, man. Living their life, dude. Most of these dudes who are on this shit, they're not even in the manosphere like that. They're not. They dodged the whole gender war piece. They dodged all this shit. Especially the young dudes. The young dudes have got straight to it. There really ain't no fucking reason why we should be. You know what? Platform whoever you want to, man. But you got to have a legitimate conversation. And if you don't want to have it, that's cool. That's cool, man. It's just that you can't be slandering our group, man. Dick Thug, like when somebody says that they're all the same, they say that when they can't, like, okay, so they don't have enough sense to do a comparison or have a cultural comparison. So that's what they say when they just ain't got no point. Oh, we all got to be the same because I'm staying here and it's the same. So you going over there and it's the same over there. I'm like, I can guarantee you if you go down a person list of choices from what type of sports team they like to what type of soft drink they like to what kind of water they like, nobody is going to have the same thing. And probably rarely you match up with the same choices. But somehow when it comes to staying or going, somehow you less of a man because you don't want to put up with bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you have a right to dodge bullshit. You do. You have a right to dodge it, women included. You have a right to dodge the bullshit too. They act like every culture is the same everywhere, Dick Duck. They know they lying. They know they lying. They know it. They know damn well they are lying. I tell you right now, my treatment and what I have under my roof is not the same that what people have in this culture. I'm not even going to pretend that that's the case. I'm not going to pretend that that's the case. I know I got some specialized shit. That's why I went all the way out there to the old world to go get exactly what I got. So that way I can spend less time watching my back and being on the dating market till I'm 60 years old. So that way I can have things that work under a roof that works. Not trying to do all this other stuff that everybody else is doing. I'm very specific and particular with what I'm trying to do. And I want you to be specific and particular with what you're trying to do. But there's really no need for this cross referencing and referencing other group of people that your ass is not a part of. This is why you have to just stay away from most of these people. They don't know how to act around men. They don't know how to. They don't know how to. They don't. Because here's the thing. The moment you say that you don't have any standards, that's when the bullshit jumps on the panel. That's right. Every time you signal that you don't have any standards and you believe in this fake ass brotherhood shit and you don't care about holding no people to account, you know who jumps on the panel? DJ Cuda. Every time. It doesn't matter where it is. Every time you exhibit that, oh, I'm gonna let bygone be bygone shit, effeminate bullshit niggas jump up there right away. That's the type of stuff you invite when you don't have any standards. That's the type of shit you invite when you want to have deliberately have around people who have a track record of fucking hoe shit. The moment you fucking lay that shit down, they coming. That's why you continuously call them out, man. You don't let them get away with shit. You don't let motherfuckers disrespect you to your fucking face, man. You don't let that shit happen, man. Cause it's some hoe shit. And here's the thing. A dude who would consistently sit up there and let a motherfucker talk to them any kind of fucking way is a dude I don't want to fucking be around. I don't want to be around dude who would just be there just to have the conversation. I'm not there to have no motherfucking conversation. I'm not there for that type of shit. We can fix a hell of a lot of things a lot faster around here if we actually focus on the shit that we need to be focused on. It's quite obvious. None of these people want to work for their own power. That's cool. I'm okay with that. But that doesn't mean that you cannot win individually out here. This dude went all the way to Thailand. I wonder why he picked Thailand out of the hat. Just to prove that he can travel and that other people may or may not be. That's not what the movement is about, man. That's why people don't mess with you in the passport movement. Dude, listen, man, we can smell the stink on you a mile away. A mile away. We can smell this shit, man. I mean, but Vanna Black, you have to understand that I shut conversations the fuck down. I make sure conversations can't happen. I make sure that they can't happen. Like the only thing they got is trolling and shit. That's how I know that my points are good and irrefutable. Because the only thing they got is all this bullshit trolling and stupid shit like that. Like they're not out here really can give a concise argument because my arguments are easy to defeat. I know how to defeat my own arguments. They're very easy to defeat. All thing you have to do is bring up a concise and cogent point. I know what the weak part of my arguments are. I don't talk about them, so that way I can give you the ability to defeat my arguments. But yeah, it's not hard. It's very hard for them to answer a straightforward question. It's very hard for them to have a straightforward conversation because they want to talk just to be talking, and I want to talk to end conversation so we can take some action. That's the difference between talking, okay, we got a resolution, now it's time for some action. Now we got to come together to see who was right and who was wrong. Fuck it, I could be wrong on some shit. I'm wrong on a lot of shit. However, we got to have the conversation in good faith. Where are we as men when we cannot have conversations in good faith? We can't have good faith conversations where we lay it all on the table and then we go take some fucking action. We can't even do that. Why? Because people make a lot of money or even attention, which is the new money, off of holding the conversation in one specific place. So that way nothing ever goes anywhere. And then they have the nerve to point to women about what the women are doing and what the women are benefiting from. Like, bro, that's some weak ass shit, man. That's weak. It's weak as fuck. This is why I'm so protective of the passport and the SYSBM shit. Because I don't want our shit to turn into what the Black Manosphere overall is turned into. I don't want those groups to turn into that shit. I don't want our group to turn into a bunch of women hating motherfuckers when we don't even concentrate on women over there. No, we don't concentrate on women like that over here. And a lot of people feel left out of the conversation if I don't keep it at low hanging fruit. Like a lot of people can't really participate in the conversation because if you don't hold the standard so low to where you're talking about relationship bullshit conversations, dude, most of these people can't contribute to the conversation. They can't contribute because they're still trying to solve their own personal issues with this woman online. You're not going to solve that shit online. You solve that shit in person. Remember, if you want to stay, what's there to argue about? There's nothing to argue about if your ass is staying here. You might as well go get your woman, go settle, go surrender, and deal with whatever the fuck you're going to deal with and go die alone. Don't make it everybody else's problem. Only a bitch ass nigga is worried about dudes tricking and all that kind of stupid shit. It should never come out of a man's mouth about tricking. It never should come out of a man's mouth. Never should come out of a man's mouth. That should be fighting words and your ass should be stole on immediately if you start doing some stupid ass shit like that. There's no reason in the world to just be trying to call a whole bunch of motherfuckers tricks because they do this or that. Like, nah, man, we're not doing no stupid shit like that. When has there been a grand movement of all passport bros trying to label every dude that's here as a trick? Nobody would ever do no shit like that. Nobody would even waste no time making streams like that. But y'all do that shit to us all the time. This shit has to fucking stop, man. Y'all have got to stop keeping our fucking name in your mouth. And that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, Dick Doug. This specific part of the culture has to die. It has to die. I'm sorry. This part of this culture where men get to go around acting like women, playing dumb and stupid because I'm on some entertainment shit or I'm here for some content strap, man, that's some hoe shit. No, that's not content strategy. No. That's not content strategy. You keeping up a specific type of bullshit because you're trying to get a specific type of audience, man. That's some whole shit. Most of these dudes trying to live their fucking life, man. They don't got time for people trying to take emotional shots at them and shit and trying to characterize them as fucking sex traffickers and shit, man. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. That is exactly what I'm saying. And nothing's real hard for people to get what I'm actually saying. It's just that I just have zero tolerance for bullshit. Zero tolerance. If I come on the panel, have some fucking decorum. It's not that hard. If I have motherfuckers up on my panel, I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect nobody. I don't give a fuck if it's DJ Cuda or Ism or Platinum Elite or none of that shit. If I invite your ass on to have a conversation, we're going to have the conversation. Back and forth. We're gonna hear what you say. We're gonna hear each other's points. We're gonna agree, we're gonna disagree, then we're gonna go our separate fucking ways. And hopefully the discussion that we had could reach some people. That's not hard. That's very easy. But if you have no intention on having a conversation at all, and then you get what you get. That's why we can't go nowhere, because everybody's trying to have their showtime at the Apollo moment. Bro, we got shit to fix around here. We do. The fuckery is not that important, man. It ain't that important. Not more important than developing fucking men into some shit. But a lot of these dudes, they don't want to be that shit. No, they want to get all this shit off first for years. Their own personal relationship shit off. And we gotta be better than that shit, man. It really gets on my nerves, man, that we can't even concentrate on the bare minimalist shit that we could actually be doing with this fucking space, because we trying to make excuses and hide behind more and more bitch ass niggas who ain't fucking doing shit with their life as an excuse for why the fuck we haven't progressed in our own life. So you need a representative of somebody who ain't going to fucking where, so that way you can feel comfortable with yourself. That's just crazy, man. While this whole stream is not about Thai City, a lot of it is, most of it isn't. But let me get the hell up out of here. So I want to thank you guys for coming through. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Actually, I'm not even going to leave this up. Well, should I leave it up? Should I not leave it up? You know what? You know what? I'll just put it on the Patreon. I won't even promote it through YouTube. Nothing. I won't even put nothing. So I'm just going to leave this up. Because rather than the title, you need to listen to the entire live stream. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for coming through. I'm going to change the title because all of this shit ain't about Thai City. He was on some fuck shit over there, having that dude on who didn't know what the fuck he was talking about on some passport shit, but that's where we at. So I want to thank you guys for coming through. Make sure you like the video, and you guys have a really nice day. Peace.